Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I am here on a beautiful little pond hidden right here deep inside San Antonio. Let me turn the GoPro around and show you exactly what I'm looking at. I don't know that this place gets a whole lot of pressure. It was certainly hard to get to, and I'm real worried because I saw some wild dogs or coyotes earlier. I don't know what they were. They were pretty big, and a bunch of hog trails around here also. So I'm a little concerned about that. But wow, look at this. Amazing. Found this spot on Google Maps. I've never really seen anybody post about it or post it at all. I mean, I don't know. I could get skunked out here. I don't even know if there's any life in here at all. Water looks pretty good though. It looks pretty calm. It's a small, tiny pond. It looks like relatively deep though. It looks like it does get some depth to it. So I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna try on that backside over there. Try to see if we can't get into couple bass to bite, but I don't know, guys. This could be another untouched spot. So you know me, I'm scouring San Antonio looking for all these untouched spots. Hopefully we can land us a couple of fatties in these little bodies of water. I see a lot of turtles. That may not be a good thing, but yeah, let me throw the Cinco around just so I can cover a lot of water. And if it is untouched, we're gonna get a bite right away. I don't know, we'll see. I don't see any trails or anything. I don't see any like walking trails or anything. Like I said, this was really hard to get to. Yeah, hopefully the bite's gonna be worth the walk and worth all the struggle to get here. But stick with me, let's get after it. Where I'm standing, so I got an old Cinco that I had on my reel, or that I had tied on already. Ooh, right away I got a bite. Man, like they were waiting for it. Look, another one. I don't know if it's that big though. That's just a little bass. Man, first cast. Well, this might be another honey hole. I don't know. I just got to get to some deeper water though, because it looks like this is all shallow where I'm at. All right, buddy, you're getting me wet. Okay, all right. Man, he bit right away. All right, thanks, bud. Yeah, see, look. See the wake when he's swimming off? Yeah, this spot's really shallow. I really can't see depth right here. But over there by that tree might be really good. Man, there is too much weed. There's a lot of vegetation on the surface. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know what that was. That was a bass. That's a bass. Look. Ooh, one got it. That's a little bit bigger. That's a little bit bigger. All right, okay, buddy. All right. I gotta get the hook out of you. Ow. Acting like he's never been caught before. He probably hasn't. All right, buddy. Don't make me step on you. All right, check it out. Almost back to back. Thank you, bud. I want the big bass though. Man, this might be the new spot right here, a new honey hole. It's just this vegetation. Man, look at that. These bass are jumping, trying to get these dragonflies. Dropped it right there where he was. Oh, and he grabbed it. I'm gonna pull him up with all these weeds. It's just been back to back. There he is. Was that you jumping up for that dragonfly? It's a little dink. I don't know if there's gonna be anything of size in here. Look at that. It's probably just gonna be a major dink fest, to be honest. These little dinks are really, really aggressive. Yup. There you go. That might even be the first. Nah, I don't think it's the first, but that's definitely don't post those too often. It's topwater bite, but you can do it on the crawl. Like I said, it's real easy. All right, thank you, bud. Not bad. Man, these bass are definitely not pressured. I don't know if I can completely walk all the way around the pond because there's a lot of this tall grass that I'm sure has snakes in it. Thank you, bud. But this looks like the same amount of bass that, I mean, this looks like the same size of bass that I've been catching. Got another one. Is this one bigger? I don't know. It feels a little bigger. Yeah, that's a bigger one. But it feels heavy with all that moss, all those weeds. Come on. Man, he just obliterated the crawl. Man, look at all that. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Man, he had all this mud in his mouth and everything. Where'd I get him? I can't even see it. Oh yeah, I see it now. And there we go. This is the biggest one so far. Well, I tell you, he clobbered it. He jumped out of the water to get this crawl. I mean, I wish I would have got it. I didn't start the GoPro till after, but all right, thank you, bud. I don't even know where I'm gonna throw you. Right here. And look. Yeah, there he is. And I swear I'm gonna end up catching every single. Ah, he swallowed it. It's my bad. There you go. Little dink. Thank you, bud. Ooh, of course, right away. Man, that one felt like it got some power to him. Oh, he did. He took off. Freaking jerk. Something big jumped over here. I just heard it. Let's see if he goes for it. He's going for it. Has he got it? Did he pick it up? Yeah, he got it. He didn't take it all the way. Why did he just have it in his half of it in his mouth? Got a little one. It's not the one I was after though. Oh, there's another bass over here. Man, it's full of bass just coming up to sea. That's how you could tell a place is really unpressured, when you have a lot of, action or a lot of ruckus, like a lot of commotion on the water. If you have a lot of commotion on the water and all the bass come over to see what it is, instead of being scared and taking off, that's how you can tell this place is completely not pressured. I don't even know if some of these have ever been caught. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody comes back here. Whoa. I thought this was more sturdy than that. There's a lot of bass sitting right here in front of me. I know you can't see that, but they are just sitting right here. Oh, he missed it. He got some seaweed instead. He saw the craw. My line was hooked on some seaweed or some. My line was hooked up on a weed, and he bit the weed. Little guy. I'm waiting to see a massive bass or something, like something huge just swim by, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm afraid that this pond is just too small, too shallow. I mean, realistically, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the vegetation just could be really, really tall, but there's vegetation literally like in the middle of the pond, you know, towards the end of the pond. I am going to start throwing a Cinco out towards the middle, let it sink, see if, look already, see, I get a bite. These dinks are just so aggressive. It's like every cast. I don't even think I'm getting all of them on the GoPro. I kind of want to just throw them on the bank, but this ain't my pond, so can't really be culling fish that don't belong to me. There you go. Same size, same story. Come on, buddy. You know, it'd really do some damage if I could get a bigger bait, right? The only problem is, like, bigger baits usually mean treble hooks. And treble hooks would not do good here with all this weed, you know, with all these weeds. I would never throw a treble hook in here. You're just gonna get a bunch of vegetation. See, look, I try to let it sink and it doesn't want to sink. It just stays on top, which means the vegetation is really thick. Another one. I thought it was a good one. A little chunky one. Yeah, but all of these have been like a pound or less. Nothing big. These little guys are aggressive. Thank you, bud. Came on this side because I wanted to try to see if I can get deeper water, but I don't think I can. Yeah, you hear them just, I mean, jumping and jumping and jumping for those dragonflies. See, I don't want to sink in this mud though. But it's like every cast. There's another one. Let go of it. Ah. Probably the same little guy. No, it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, see right there? That was a bigger splash. I was thinking that, you know, I hear all the little ones jumping on the other side. Maybe it's deeper. Maybe the bigger ones are on this side. Look at a little belly on him. I think, but yeah, I don't know how many I've caught so far, but it's definitely been more than a handful. There he goes. Another little fatty. Again, same size. Not even a pound. Thank you, bud. Man, this bass is, I mean, this pond is filled with bass. Ooh, another one came and got it. Same size, golly. That's one after the other though. Come on, buddy, tell me, where are the big bass at? Where are they at? Whoa, whoops. Just gave you a mud bath. There we go. Yeah, oh, there was a spider web right there. Whoops. Another one. See, I'm just catching them left and right, but I'm trying to get a bigger bass, and I can't see anything because the sun's in my face. I'm just hoping that one of these that bites ends up being a giant. Ow, you're poking me. They're all the same size. Oh man, you're splashing me, buddy. I don't know how many fish that made. I didn't even get them all on camera. At this point, I'm just kind of like, until I run out of bait or till the sun goes down, I'm still having fun catching them. I'm telling these old farm ponds, if you find them on Google Maps, sometimes they're hit or miss. I'll be honest. You know, some of them, they dry out or they'll turn over and, you know, really leave the bass population struggling. But see, again, they're jumping to get those dragonflies. This pond looks like it was deeper at one point and probably had some bigger fish in it. But as of right now, look, see, there he goes. You can see him come up and bite it. And you can tell they're not that big because the wake isn't that big. But it's hard to believe that all of these bass, he's a little bit chunky. It's hard to believe that all these bass are just sitting here in these weeds. It's probably hundreds of them. This cute little guy. Thank you, bud. I mean, they're not hard to find. Since the water's so shallow that you could just see the wake, you could just see them swimming. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna spend more time out here because it's getting late. I didn't know he had it. Another tiny bass. There's another one. Oh, man, don't get me wet. Man, their teeth are sharp. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. But these little teeth right here, they have them on their bottom lip too. And man, they're sharp. They're like little, it's more like Velcro than needles. But look, you can see that's why they call it, that's why we say shredded thumbs. Right there, look at that. I mean, I don't know how many I got. I mean, more than 20, I bet. And it's just been back to back to back. And you know, these little bass, they got some pretty sharp little teeth. And you know, if you're handling them a lot, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get shredded thumbs. It's a good problem to have. Another bass right here. Look at this. Man. Okay, buddy. All right. Thank you, bud. Ooh, yeah, that something did get it. I can't tell if it's a big one or a little one. It's just a little guy. What'd you do with my Cinco? All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. mission accomplished. Sort of. I mean, did I catch bass? I caught more than I don't know, more than I can remember. I mean, more than I can count, I guess. I caught a ton of fish, but nothing of size. You know, I was really hoping that this was gonna have at least a few nice sized bass, but just unfortunately the bite wasn't unfortunately the size wasn't there. But I was catching a ton of bass every cast. I didn't even get like, I don't know, I didn't even get like maybe 30 or 40% of them on camera. I was just, I mean, constantly, it was one after the other. And even now, you can still see them jumping out of the water trying to get these dragonflies. So I think this pond is super, super low, which is, which is kind of bad because the vegetation is really high and it makes it really difficult to really get into deeper water. So I was struggling, I would throw it out there and I'd be pulling up all these weeds, and, if they bit, they would dive. I even lost one because he dove really deep in the weeds and I couldn't pull him out. But yeah, overall today, I mean, amazing. These little farm ponds, like I said, are going to become more accessible, the more development that happens in San Antonio. And, it's kind of unfortunate if you think about it, because a lot of these spots are not going to be, untouched anymore. I'm not saying that this place is untouched, even though I don't see a trail at all, like to get down here. I mean, you really can't walk the bank because it's just so high with weeds. But get on Google Maps is what I can tell you. Get on Google Maps, you'll see these bodies of water, you'll see a subdivision right next to it, or at least the road, and wherever you can get closest to it. That's how I got here. So is it untouched waters? I don't know. I mean, probably. I mean, the bite was super, super aggressive, so it could be. A lot of these bass that I caught, it didn't look like they've been caught before. So I'm gonna go and get out of here. It's late, the sun's already setting, as you can see, and I'm gonna go grab a bite and get something to drink, rehydrate. But yeah, not bad. I was only here like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, right as the sun was setting. And so really not a bad time to get out here and catch some bass. Even though it was back to back, and even though there were a bunch of dinks, it's still fun, still a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I do got a ton of more content coming out. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I just do not have the time to be editing right now. I'm just so busy. I'm so swamped. I'm traveling. I'm going here, there, and everywhere, and I'm just super, super busy. But I am going to make time to get this content out. So San Antonio's got a ton of spots, and I plan on doing a lot more fishing here. And I've got some great content coming out. I've been going to the hill country back and forth, and been catching some really, really nice sized bass, really, really nice untouched crystal clear water. So I can't wait to start editing those videos and getting those videos out, because like I said, it's so beautiful. It's too beautiful not to share, so let's put it that way. But I want to thank you guys again so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for everything you do, and I will see you guys on the next one. Yeah, there you go, shredded thumbs.